I'm really hoping my mic doesn't pick up whoever's mowing the lawn right now. A while ago, I checked out xikers for the first time. I did videos on Rockstar and Tricky House. And then when they came out with their second album, I checked out Koon. But then I never actually got around to check out the album, so that's what I'm here to do today, to actually check out their first album, first of all, which is House of Tricky Doorbell Ringing, I believe it's called. I had it pulled up a second ago to make sure I didn't miss any of the songs. Yeah, Doorbell Ringing, yeah. And I'm just gonna take them in order. I know I've, as I said, already done videos on Tricky House and on Rockstar for this album, but I want to take them in order. If you've seen any of my videos before where I've done like full albums for other bands, that is usually the way I do it, is to go through every single song in order, even if I already know one or two of them. I don't skip those because I want to hear the full experience they intended with the album. So we're going to start off with this called The Tricky Secret. I'm not sure if it's a song when it's like shorter than 3 minutes, but we'll see. Okay, let's test this out. Oh, that's very loud. Okay, let's go. The Tricky Secret. Classic KQ intro. Okay.
Long, long ago, with the appearance of mankind, something that would cause a rift in the world emerged with them. It lived among the people, worshipped for its mysterious powers, and hated for its unceasing will.
Okay.
Existed as a constant
I really like the animation for this.
destroy the world. Humans began to wonder whether it was good or evil.
Right. Okay. This is very cool.
Good or evil? It instilled an overwhelming desire to dominate the world. It fostered reckless courage to make them self-destruct as heroes. It gave children abilities beyond what they could bear and prospered in the chaos. It exists within us without any reason, purpose, or rules. We call it tricky.
Ooh. Okay, that was really freaking cool. Okay, but I don't know if it's all of Edenary who work on xikers music as well, but I know it's several of the members of Edenary, and you can feel that. Like, it's not the same vibe as I get from like the intros for Ateez albums, not even the same as for Dreamcatcher albums, which also shares some of the producers, but it definitely has that same cinematic feel. It's very dramatic, and to have this as an opener on your first album? Okay. Okay. That is amazing. Okay, we don't have the credits here. I believe I had the credits up somewhere. Like with the track list at some point? If I'm not completely wrong, let's see. That is... Yes, okay. I need to zoom in here. Composed by Eden, Kim Hongjoong, nice. Olander, Pepperoni, Olive, Maddox Store, and Chelby? HLB. I don't know HLB, but I recognize all of the others. And I had for a moment completely forgotten that Hongjoong was actually in on, I believe, every single track. At least with like composition. Yeah, and he's also in on lyrics for all of them. But it's definitely, I don't know if that's all of the members of Edenary, but you can definitely get that Edenary feel of, they are really, really good with making cinematic instrumentals. And that whole storytelling, I wish they had credited whoever was the voice. Because they, like, the voice actor did a very good job for this. And I like that they chose to have it different than from Ateez, where it's usually Maddox. So that is really, really cool. Okay, next up we have Doorbell Ringing. Let's see. It would help if I spelled it correctly. And I'm gonna take a lyric version. If you haven't watched any of my other videos for other groups, I usually take a lyric version both to get the lyrical content, but also kinda to get an idea of who sings what. I know they're not always accurate, and I could imagine, especially with debut groups, it's probably going to be a bit off, but it's mostly for the lyrical content, so yeah. And as I've also mentioned in other videos where I do this disclaimer, I'm not blaming these lyric channels for getting it wrong. Because they usually do these lyric versions fairly quickly after the songs are released. And it's usually like a full album or a full mini album that they have to like crank out. So it's completely fair that they might mess up between some members, and again, especially when it's a debut album, like a newly debuted group, you're probably not as familiar with their voices yet. So I'm not putting any blame here, just letting you guys know that I'm aware. Okay. Relax, deep breath, I'm running left, oh you bet, yeah. Okay. Okay. 이곳은 재미가 가득한 circus Trouble maker 기분은 우주를 향하지 focus 터지는 스피커 정신없어 놀라 뒤집혀 180도 tumble I'm so surprised by how deep Minjae's voice is every time because he's still so young. Oh. Okay. Ooh. Oof. Ooh. Love the tone he's using here. Ooh. I love the vibe switch in the chorus. This is very catchy. Oh. That stacked harmony was so good. Ooh, okay, sorry. Talk about subverting expectations. Wow, I really expected it to just go back to like Tricky the House, like, and oh, putting that little falsetto in there instead, that was so good. I probably should have mentioned this before starting this. I don't know the positions of most of the members. Before starting the lyric video and having the names up to the faces, I would probably have been able to like tell you maybe 4 or 5 of their names, and only 3 of them I would be able to put a face to. I know Yechan and Minjae are rappers, and I know Hunter is possibly like a dance position, but other than that I don't know if like who is like main vocal or like lead vocal, lead dancer, that sort of stuff. I have no idea. Like, I have some idea from watching this now. Like, I believe that Sungin is also a rapper, but to be honest, I'm not actually sure, so just keep that in mind. I don't know much about these boys individually, so just I'm trying my best here. But I really liked this. I really liked how different the vibe was between the verses and the chorus. Also, this was not the sound I was expecting for the B-sides of this album, because the vibe I felt from them when they debuted, like from the concept pictures and that sort of stuff, I got the like very fresh Boy Next Door type. Not the group Boy Next Door, but like literally like that sort of concept. I got a very youthful vibe from them, which isn't like disingenuous. They are pretty young. But I was scared that it was not gonna vibe with me. Mostly because I don't listen to much of these more youthful songs, because sometimes it feels very fake or disingenuous, especially when it's older idols that suddenly make these sort of concepts. But I thought that was a sort of concept xikers in general would have. Of course, some parts proved me wrong with it. Like, Tricky House is definitely like playful, rockstar, felt more in the vibe of what I thought xikers was going to be. And then I got very, very surprised when they dropped Koon, because that was a very big vibe switch for me, which I enjoyed, mind you. But I really, really like it. This one. Why are nobody talking about Doorbell Ringing? Because like, I know about Psyche, I know that is such a big fan favorite. And I've had to skip it on my YouTube Music several times because it keeps getting suggested to me, so I can recognize it like this. And I didn't want to get spoiled any more than TikTok already did. So that one I can recognize, but Doorbell Ringing, I've heard not a single word about that song. Maybe I'm just in the wrong circles in social media, who knows. But I feel it's too bad. I really, really like this, but it is also very different. So I suspect that maybe within the fandom it's a hate it or love it sort of song. I don't know. But we're going to jump into Tricky House again. And if you watched my first initial reaction to this, I did not catch much about, like, I've looked back on that and I feel like I look stupid because I know about like Korean folklore about dokebi, and for some reason I just didn't pick up on it in the video. I think it was because there was so much going on. But the fact that I don't even point it out once is insane to me, other than, like, they're literally saying it in the lyrics, it's in the title. It's literally a dokebiji. Come on. And I don't even mention it once, but we're gonna run through Tricky House. I really, really love this song. The video is very fun. I haven't watched it much. Because I usually listen to music, not really watch the music videos afterwards. But I've listened to Tricky House a lot. Like, a lot. Really, really like this song. Like, it's so fun and it's playful, but still has this little bit of a dark feel to it. I love it. I still haven't checked out their live performances. I should do that at some point because they've been praised a lot for their live performances. Like, the blue flames of the dokebi are all over this video, and it's so clear that they are the dokebi in this video. Like, it couldn't be any more clear, like, seeing them around the cart with the dude in it, and then seeing the blue flames afterwards, like, come on. The fact that I didn't catch that the first time, it's insane. Also, the choreo for this is so fun. I've been trying to learn it and it's very fun. Like every single time I hear Minjae, I'm so surprised because like his age coupled with the fact that at least in this video he has a bit of a baby face, and then with that voice like it's not that it's like insanely deep, but it is surprising. But yeah, Tricky House, amazing video, such a good song as well. Let's jump straight into the next one, which is Dynamic, another one I haven't heard about, but it also looks like it doesn't have lyrics, so it's probably like an interlude of some sort. Come on. Dynamic. Hongjoong. Okay, sure. Let's see. Oh, okay. Okay, this feels like a perfect transition into Rockstar, to be honest. Oof. Those guitar riffs are really good. Okay. That was very good. Again, Eden Area and their like intros, outros, interludes. It's so freaking good, and they managed to make it fit the vibe of the album every single time. Like, it's insane how well they do with both making it cinematic, but at the same time also still making sure that it fits the vibe of the album. It's amazing.